what have you seen is the typical contribution that they bring, the typical equity provided from an institutional capital provider or family office? Like, what do the economics typically look like for a $10 million independent sponsor deal?
There's really three key components: closing fee, ongoing advisory and management fee, usually 5% of EBITDA, and then sort of, carried interest, right? So in a $10 million deal, yes, the independent sponsor is going to be asked to invest some of their own capital. Again, a sum meaningful to them. It can vary greatly by deal. I've seen deals kind of low six figures, right? There are some capital partners that like to see 5% of EV or 5% of equity of the deal come from the independent sponsor and sort of their friends and family, right? The theory being that if I have some of my friends and family money in the deal, I'm even more vested, right? Because I'm less inclined to kind of walk away from that, right? The most intense negotiation is often around the carry waterfall, right? So the independent sponsor says, great, $10 million EV deal. Let's go get, $4 million of debt. I'll put $6 million of equity in, right? I get my equity back. I get a preferred return, often 8%. And then the question is, when at what tier does the independent sponsor start to see their economic? And some deals might be once the capital provider gets 1.5, 2 times their capital back, then there's a sharing, and whether that sharing is 90-10, and then might tier up to 85-15, 80-20. So very, very bespoke, very much negotiated by deal, depending upon how attractive a deal, how experienced is the sponsor, how much of their own money or their friends and family are bringing to the table. So it's a very sort of heavily negotiated, and so the other components, pretty heavily negotiated.